Sounds crazy, no? But in our little state of America, I'd say every one of us is a millennial who's depressed, trying to make it through the day without killing ourselves. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we keep caring if it's so disappointing? Well, that I can tell you in a word. Depression. 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 Many years. And here in America, we got problems over everything. College debt, politics, sexuality. For instance, we always say we're straight till we know if you're a conservative or not. This shows our constant fear of judgment. And you may ask, where did this judgment start? I'll tell you. The Christians. But back to depression. Because of our depression, every one of us experiences problems.
Who day and night must fight for abortion and fatal travel ban, and who has to prove that all of terrorism doesn't come from Afghanistan?
The liberals! The liberals! Depression! The liberals!
We must fight the left to keep our gun control, the Senate hold, our taxes low. We must work real hard and pass a bill so Donald's free to build the border wall.
The alt-right! The alt-right! Depression! The alt-right! The alt-right! Depression!
Stormy Daniels caused my wife to be real mad at me. Melania won't talk to me, can't grab her pussy.
The Donald! The Donald! Depression! The Donald! The Donald! Depression!
And who would trust a straight hand off? I can't believe we gave him Papa Putin's vote.
The Russians! The Russians! Depression! The Russians! The Russians! Depression!
Ta-da! You know what? We've had quite a fun time this month.
Hell of a time putting the show together.
A political show, and what arose from that?
If you didn't figure it out yet, we're doing a political show.
You didn't figure it out.
Yeah.
It was a pretty strong.
Yeah, I think we got the point out.
We got there.
Maybe.
We got there real fast.
Yeah.
Now, as we were putting the show together, of course,
Tensions got high.
pretty high. I got high, personally.
Right.
But tensions also got high.
This is true.
And we wanted to know
Which of us is the funniest?
which was the best
Yeah.
person who of the underdogs had the moral standard to run for public office.
Yeah. We're being a political show. We were like, we all think we could do this, but none of us probably are qualified to.
So like all political campaigns, the mudslinging started early.
Yes.
So we are going to be presenting
5 mudslinging ads throughout the night. One about each cast member. So I'll have one, Randy will have one, Kevin, Blake, and Rachel will all have their own insult-ridden piece.
And while we may be crying backstage, don't worry about us. Don't worry about our feelings.
Yeah.
But what we're going to be waiting for at the end of the night. So Keep tallies of these in your mind.
Yeah.
And then
At the end of the night, whoever, based on those ads,
you
whoever
still believe is standing morally on some sort of moral high
do you
ground.
want morally best or morally worst?
And there is a gift involved, so morally best.
All right, so whoever you think the best one is,
Yes.
based on what you hear tonight, we're gonna vote for them at the end. They get a little prize that Scott has purchased. We don't know what it is. We'll find out then.
I
But yes, Randy.
have the first burn ad
Great.
for our newbie, Rachel Lerman. Yeah. I didn't even like her to begin with, but let me tell you about her. If you believe that pure, unadulterated evil exists in this world, then don't vote for her. When she was in preschool, I repeat preschool, she stole a tiny little dino toy from her preschool class. And then she sat back with these cold, dead eyes and watched her teacher discover that that toy was missing. Once she saw that happen, what'd she do? She stuffed it in the backpack of one of her little classmates and therefore started her first frame job of her career. Even worse, she's a wasteful sack of shit. She will never buy a bag of spinach and finish eating it. She throws it away, a third of the way through. Let me tell you this, how about her eating habits? She'll eat cookies in bed and then invite a sexual partner in without even shaking out the crumbs from her sheets. Sack of shit. This ad was not approved by Rachel Lerman.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Where were you July 6th, 2016?
I was in my lamp, watching the local news, like a normal genie.
And how do we know you were in your lamp?
Well, I guess you could say I'd like to watch the wishes I grant.
Oh, so you're one of those pedo watcher kinds, huh?
Objection! He's badgering the witness and speculation.
I'll badger something!
Sustained!
When's the last time you granted an alcoholic wish to a minor?
Now, first of all, I don't do that.
Oh.
All right? No, it's against genie code, all right? I always check IDs. I didn't know he was underage. Believe me, ATF is constantly on my blue genie ass, all right?
Jury, I present to you the post made by 19-year-old Billy Chapman on the night of July 6th. Yo! This dope genie just granted me a wish for 10,000 Smirnoff Ice! Come party at my place, you bitch-ass bitches! It starts ASAP, so FOMO, what? Getting lit! 247 kids died that night!
All right, that kid's an idiot, and those morons dying are not my fault.
Jeannie, are you aware of the term icing?
No, not particularly.
Judge,
Yes.
would the court allow a demonstration?
Most assuredly. Proceed.
Fantastic. Oh, defense attorney, open this box.
You prick!
A Smirnoff Ice. For the jury, those who do not know, an icing is when one is surprised with a Smirnoff Ice and then has to chug the entire bottle.
Oh, no. That looks like...
Proceed!
The entire bottle!
Order!
That looks like...
A quick recess, Your Honor.
No, denied. Proceed! Do not waste my time or the time of this jury.
The entire bottle!
Proceed!
Stop it!
of Smirnoff Ice were hidden in Billy Chapman's house, and the entire sophomore class was killed. Is that lame to you?
Yeah, that sounds totally lame. It sounds like a lame party.
Oh, so genocide's just lame then?
I wouldn't call it genocide. I mean, those kids, look, all right, I'm not trying to trivialize death here, but me granting that wish for 10,000 Smirnoff Ices, which led to those 247 deaths in surprise icings,
Yeah!
probably did society a favor.
I rest my case!
Your Honor,
Yes?
may we show the jury a little demonstration about how those wishes, brother Smirnoff's getting to me, how the wishes were granted that night. May the genie please get back into his lamp.
I've only seen that in cartoons. Please, go ahead.
I will now rub the lamp.
I am the almighty genie from Arabia. I will grant you 3 wishes of your choice.
I wish you to turn everyone into this courtroom into a chicken.
No.
No, no, no.
Objection!
I'll call objection at this point.
Objection!
Objection to
wish.
stage.
Objection!
Objection.
Command.
Objection!
I rest my case.
So we get out of here.
Let's go.
We've seen a burn ad or a mudsling. We've seen some sketch. Y'all know what time it is.
For me to stop you from yelling!
Improv.
Oh, yeah.
Improv time.
Yeah.
Let's get the cats out here. Kevin is recovered. All right, so throughout, Kevin will make it hopefully. Throughout the night, you're going to get to know us through these little mudslinging ads, but it's only fair that we get to know one of you as well. So, we're going to bring one of you on stage, interview you, find out a little bit about you. Don't worry, this is safe. We're trained professionals, kind of.
Highly trained.
Highly
We'll let Kevin,
We'll let Kevin ask all the questions. So I need someone, just raise your hand, who is willing to volunteer to interview. Nothing too bad at all.
Come on.
Come on, guys.
Who wants to be interviewed?
We got a couple of hands.
Oh, we got a hand right here. Great, fantastic.
You go.
Oh, no, you
Come on. Come on.
I'm going to say without a doubt, you're the most
Oh, you got a
attractive
seat
interviewer.
right here. Yeah,
You have to come
on
sit
up.
down.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry.
Much better looking than Errol.
What is your name?
Lizzie.
Lizzie. Get up for Lizzie, guys. Fantastic. Lizzie, we'll start off easy. What do you do?
I own a yoga studio and an engineering firm.
Wait.
Are they like at the same time?
Yeah, is
They are.
it downward dog plus thermodynamics?
It's balance, breath, patience, and kick ass.
Balance, breath, patience, and kick ass. I like that. Lizzie, how did you get into yoga?
With much resistance,
Okay.
I broke my pelvis,
Oh,
and I was a fitness rat. I did figure shows, and I was terrified to go into a yoga studio.
okay.
My best friend, I grew up in Rhode Island, said, go, you need it for your arthritis. Walked in, said, can't touch my toes, and the guy said, bend your knees.
Wait, so was the fitness rap thing? Is that like when people do like the oil and like pose on stage? Is that what that
Yeah.
is? Okay.
Oh, wow.
But I was like painted with iodine.
Yeah, I
We
can.
thought it would be really cool. It really was.
I
My
thought that's
husband's
what it was
right
for the
there.
photos. I thought that's what that was.
Yeah.
Now, how does the engineering piece come into play?
Question.
Financial struggle and been with my husband for a lot of years. He's the genius behind it, and I'm a woman, and apparently women are disadvantaged businesses.
Yeah.
So I buy 51% and I'm good.
Sign up, prenup. No, okay. So you said you had a best friend from Rhode Island, right?
I do.
What did you live in Rhode Island at one point?
Yes.
What was that like? What's the North like?
Very big community.
Okay.
Field hockey.
Field hockey.
Basketball, softball.
Okay.
Riding horses. I grew up there. So
Fantastic.
I moved as a 16-year-old.
Real quick,
Fantastic.
could you tell us about your family, kids, who you hate your family, all the good stuff? Just
Mainly
air
that
it
one.
out.
Who's your least favorite person in your
My
family?
parents are from England.
Okay.
I grew up very eclectic. My father was a scientist and was shipped all over the world. His best friend was Haitian Tibation, an Iranian. So I love all cultures.
What were those 3 words? Haitian, Tibation, Iranian?
Haitian Tibation was his name.
Okay.
Iranian culture.
Sebastian's definitely done, but I think we have
Sebastian is my red lab.
Seriously? You're a dog?
I'm a dog.
Thank you.
Guys, it up for Lizzie! Alright, we're gonna now do some improv based off of that interview. Guys, this is the Lizzie Show.
A lot of information.
Your hips are going to need to be a little bit higher there. Hips to the sky.
Sebastian.
Hips to the sky. No,
Sebastian.
no. He
Wait.
just had his ACL replaced last week, and we are gonna get this dog back to his
You're.
top shape.
I don't know why I ever got in this business
Okay,
with
just
you.
note yourself.
It's okay,
He's
Sebastian.
wagging his tail. He
It's
gets you.
okay, Sebastian. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing great. No, he is gonna be in tip-top shape when I'm done with him.
Honey, this business is not going to sustain itself on 1 dog a day.
Look, not many dogs have surgery in this market. Oh.
I think he's licking himself.
No, he's definitely looking at himself. It's okay, Bash. It's okay, baby, Bash. All right. I'll give you a milk bone if you finish it down for dog. Well, I completely forgot about that one.
I don't know, I'm just a woman, so I can't really do anything.
Yeah, that's a common problem nowadays.
Are you gonna say something encouraging like, yeah, you can do stuff even though you're a woman?
If you give it 30 years, you might get another right.
I just don't even know what to do. I can't even make simple decisions. Like, should I be writing this essay in pen or
Hi, man. Welcome to Chipotle.
yeah?
Would you like a bowl, a burrito, brown rice, black rice?
I'm a woman, so usually I let other people make my choices for me. So just
That's not really how it works here. We need you to make your own choices. We need you to make your own burrito.
what do the pinto beans taste like?
God, good question. It's kind of like very mushy. Compared to black beans, it's kind of a mush.
I've got places to be. I'm a man. Can we move this up?
I am so sorry. I'm really sorry.
You better be. Can I just go past her?
Yeah, come on.
We're gonna be opening up a men's line over here. We got a men's line. All the men come this way. Don't worry about it. We got the strong decision makers only in this line. What do you have, sir?
Beef burrito, pinto, beef. To go.
You do have to. No, he doesn't. He's a man.
All right, class, if you look on the board, you can see we're discussing thermodynamics of the sun and the sun warrior pose. So, I see your confused faces, I'll break it down. Sun warrior pose. Great. Thermodynamics of the sun. It's round and heat comes off every dynamic angle. So, that's the thermostat part. No questions. No questions. It'll all make sense at the end. Next. Board. As you can see here, this is Pluto.
The dog?
Yep. And this is Saturn. Also a dog.
Can we change positions yet?
No. You see, Sun Warrior gets, you know what, I'll take a question.
Is this gonna be on the test?
Wait. Whoa. Oh,
That's pornographic.
We got Uranus.
See? It's okay.
I was all soaked up in iodine and nowhere to go.
You were the most beautiful woman out there. Your muscles were glistening. They were glistening.
But like, I don't know, the dude just didn't seem to be into it. I don't know, maybe we should try like a different night of the week.
Hi, I'm Blake. You ready?
It's okay. You're a little weak, huh?
You're a little slippery.
It's okay.
So the kid's birthday party is gonna be right here, and you are just gonna lay down, and the kids are gonna slide across.
Is your ACL better, Sebastian?
He's a good boy.
I peed on a fire hydrant today. What? Yeah. No. Yellow one. What? Yeah. That's
Hey!
cool.
Quiet down.
That's cool. I found a tail today. Did you chase it? Yeah. I didn't catch it though. Oh shit. No. I chased it so long, didn't get it.
I feel a little weird.
Why?
I didn't smell your butt before you walked in.
Oh. Do you want to do it now? Do you want to do it now?
I would, yeah.
I know we've been friends for a long time, but I don't really feel comfortable with my dog hanging out with your dog anymore.
My dog has done nothing but pee on a few fire hydrants. He's a great boy. He's the best boy. He's a good boy. Oh my God, he's the best boy.
No, he's an instigating asshole.
Whoa! Those are very harsh terms. No, he's a very good boy.
Literally,
He's the best boy. Oh my God, it just gives me a little willing just to think about it.
Every time we talk about your dog, you go into your dog mama voice.
Oh my God, I love him. I can't do it.
I'm a giant humans. Who's good boys?
I'm pretty good. I've got it.
Oh,
My human slaves at the top of my stock.
I got it.
I knew when those aliens came, we were fucked.
Good boys.
I don't know so much.
Did your humans love you?
My humans. Do you want to hear what my humans did to me?
Yeah. Okay, you go for
My
you go
human
first.
did the cutest thing.
What?
Wait, do you just want to see my human?
Yeah.
Look how cute my
Oh,
human
so
is.
cute.
Look how cute my
It's
human
so
is.
cute. I didn't want my human hanging out with
Stop
your
it. Stop it now. We're done.
Hey. I don't want my human hanging out with your human anymore.
No,
Yeah.
that's racist.
No, I just feel like your human's an instigator.
I feel like your human's a non-instigator, and you know what? I don't even want my human hanging out with your human.
No. Get it off! Get it off!
Sorry, did my human hurt you?
Yes!
It's painful.
Are you gonna sign the prenup or not?
All right, I am going to be introducing Kevin's burnout.
Oh God.
Shush! Kevin claims to be a man, but his actions show he's more of a child of people. Kevin was breastfed until he was 6.5 years old. 6.5, full set of teeth. Kevin believes in a free market system, so he steals single-ply toilet paper from gas stations. His wife complains about the quality of the toilet paper because it disintegrates as soon as you start wiping. Recently, while at the Jacksonville airport, Kevin received extra screening because he has hyperhidrosis and he's excessively sweaty. As a young white male in his 30s, Kevin thinks he knows what it's like to be profiled from this experience. Kevin once saw a long line and just started waiting in it for no reason. Who just starts waiting in a line? After finding out that it was for a food bank giving out hot meals to the needy, Kevin decided to stay in that line and steal food out of the mouths of starving sewer children. A vote for Kevin is a vote wasted. You might as well vote for Ralph Nader or Bernie Sanders.
Alright, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna do another improv game for you guys. But we want to change it up. You know, we've known a lot throughout the show, and we kind of know about ourselves and all that stuff. But in the spirit of trying to run for a presidency, we've decided that Rachel is going to give it a shot, okay? But Rachel's not going to get to know what she's running on at all. So on the count of 3, you guys say, Rachel, go outside. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rachel, go outside! I love this land. Everybody, God bless the USA. Nice.
Well done, everyone. Beautiful voices.
Yeah.
Patriot.
All right. So we're gonna have 3 things for Rachel. The first one is what she used to do before trying to be a politician. The second one is what her campaign slogan was. And the third one is what the scandal that took her out of the race was, okay? We're gonna get all 3 of those from you, starting with the first one. So, on the count of 3, yell out what you want her occupation to be. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One in the back here? Podiatrist. Podiatrist.
Foot doctor.
Right? Thank you.
Thank you.
Just in case you didn't know.
Scholar amongst us.
That was for Blake.
We got podiatrist or foot doctor. We'll go for podiatrist. Who knows? Second one is her campaign slogan, similar to Nike's "Just Do It," or obviously we got the meats. What is
Just do it.
right? It's one.
I've got the steps. You shit happens. Oh, he's a podiatrist. Step by step. Feet. Something with life is a beach.
What?
Life is a beach.
Life is a beach. Great. I like that. So her campaign slogan is "Life is a beach." And finally, the scandal that took her down, it doesn't have to be getting a blowjob from Monica Lewinsky or colluding with Russia. It can be something way smaller, you know, like jaywalking.
Not picking up her toes.
What?
Find some rose.
No,
Foot fetish.
Not picking up her dog's food.
not picking up her dog's food. Great. Let's go ahead and review these. Reporters saying with me. Number 1, what her occupation was a podiatrist. Great. Her slogan was "Life is a beach." And finally, what took her down is that she did not pick up her dog's food. Great.
The reporters are going to go in the audience. I will be Rachel's political aide on stage. During the game, they're going to be asking questions. You guys can sit back, watch, and enjoy it. And if you will now, please welcome to the stage, Rachel! Miss Norman, very excited core today, press core. Give your opening statements and we go and start the questions.
Thank you, people of Blue Jay listening room. I just wanted to apologize for.
Maybe you can use the mic.
There you go. You stop being president, you forget things immediately. You, sir, in the, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much. Women's rights. So, as a doctor, I feel like you went step by step to save your patients' lives. So do you really think you're going to return back to that life?
Yes, I do.
Good. Thank you.
Question from Science Weekly.
Yeah, I have a fungus on my big toe. Would you mind looking at it after the press conference?
Sir, make an appointment. If you need to talk, I'll make an appointment.
Can I clarify that? Is it ingrown?
It's just yellow. Yellow.
Is it pussy?
Yes. It's really gross.
Great. We have a question from Footwear United.
Thank you. Ticklish people. How big of a problem is that for your patients?
People being ticklish is a huge problem in my old line of industry. Where people would just die from being tickled.
They would die?
They would drop dead, sir.
Oh, man, don't talk about those cases. Why your actual clients that you have, the medical journals.
What do you say to the critics who say you aren't a real doctor?
I say, fuck you, I'm a podiatrist. That's right, I'm returning to podiatry even though Medicare is shit now.
It's your fault.
All right, calm down. Let's go ahead and move on to questions not about her past job. Go ahead.
Actually, now that you're moving over to this side of Jacksonville,
Of the ditch?
of the ditch. Yeah. It's my question, Randy.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, please don't interrupt. It's rude.
Thank you. It seems to be a compliment to your slogan. Can you comment on moving over to this side of the ditch? It seems like it's maybe
Yes.
it's based off of your slogan.
The ditch is a bitch.
Got another question from Ocean Spray.
What do you say to your constituents who feel alienated by your bumper sticker because they don't live on that side of the ditch?
I say you're driving too close if you can read the bumper sticker. Ma'am over here.
Have you ever just had a knife at an itch? Like, knife's an itch?
Oh. No.
We have a question from Wife's a Bleach magazine. Wife's a Bleach magazine. It's a cleaning magazine.
Were you aware that you have sand on your feet right now? Just asking.
It's an outside press conference.
Well, heck, I do.
Guess we didn't.
Life's a beach.
And now I know everybody's itching to talk about this, so let's go and get out of the way. Any questions about the recent scandal, please? Shirt.
Did you not see the complimentary bags in the park?
I'm sorry. I failed everyone in this country.
We have a question from Rough Times magazine.
Are you not aware of Sebastian's schedule to know when you need to be prepared and when you can just go out all free-balling?
Usually he only makes once a day, so it's usually not a big problem. Next question.
Yeah, your discretion has caused a huge debate in our nation now. I want you to finally weigh in on it. Is it or is it not fertilizer?
It's not fertilizer, it's dog poop that I didn't pick up in the park.
Rachel Lemon!
Yes. Yes.
Hello, darkness, my talk with you again. Vision softly. It seems like sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
I'm gonna burn Blake. Blake's a bad human being. So for those who know Blake, you would think he has everything together. Well, he doesn't. One time he paid his rent 3 days late. Last month he went over his recommended oil change by 46 miles. Blake's disgusting. He eats almonds raw. He drinks coffee just black. And Chobani yogurt plain. Ugh. Blake can't stay out of trouble either. A cop pulled him over once just to tell him his tire was low on air. Worst of all, he's a leech. He watches Netflix on his parents' account, Hulu on his sister's account, and HBO Go on his ex-girlfriend's account. And oh, by the way, he only stays in touch with her just to get the updated password.
Smart man.
This message was not approved by Blake Stockton.
Let's get this job started.
Let's go.
Hurdle in 3, 2, 1. Arrow in 3, 2, 1.
Come on, just us.
Endurance, baby.
Cannon in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm the winner. And I guess because all my castmates are dead, it's time for intermission. So we have a treat for you guys. We have a little background music, a little piano. But as it's going, get your drinks, go to the bathroom, get cigarettes, mingle, enjoy it. All right? Time for intermission. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Wait, my hands are empty. Cat.
What?
Cat, I can't do line games without a Notre vase. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Are you ordering a drink from stage?
Yeah, have I ever done line games without a drink in my hand?
I don't know.
No. The answer is no.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna do some line games for you. Just some simple joke-telling games. Real fast, give it up for piano and intermission. Just a little round of applause for that. Very well done. How this week we're gonna do some just joke-telling games. If nothing has been funny to you yet, hopefully something is funny now. Randy has a beer.
Come at me.
Our first game is called 185. How this works is 185 things are gonna walk into a bar. Bartender's gonna go, we don't serve these kind of things, and then things are gonna be like, man, punchline. And when there's a punchline, you laugh. Okay? We're gonna practice this. I'm gonna say punchline, and you're gonna laugh. Ready? Punchline! Great job. I think we're ready. I need to get a letter of the alphabet from the bar side over here. People settling down. Give me a letter. This yellow letter. I'm pointing at you. X. X. I heard X. And an object that starts with X. Xanthan gum. Xanthan gum. 185 pieces of xanthan gum.
185 pieces of xanthan gum, thank you. Walk into a bar and the bartender goes, we don't serve your kind here. And they said, why? Is it because we're buried like the 26th ingredient on the back of the nutrition facts?
That's well done, because this is hard. 185 xanthan gums walk into a bar and bartender says, we don't serve you here. And they go, because they're chewy. Get it?
185 xanthan gums walk into the bar. The bartender's like, hey, we don't serve your kind at this bar. And the gums are like, why? And the bartender's like, because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
185 xanthan gums walk in the bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve xanthan gums here. And the xanthan gums say, what are you, a xanthan phobe?
Alright, let's go ahead and get another letter from, let's go this side of the room this time. Also, if you guys are trying to get back to your seat, feel free to walk over there now. You guys are good. What's another letter?
L.
L. L. And an object like this area of the room starts with L.
Labia. Flying.
Don't give me that word. I've got some ammunition. I've got ammunition for that.
185 labia.
185 labia walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve labia here. Labia said, don't give me your lip.
I want to apologize to my brother who's in the audience. 185 labias walk into a bar. The bartender goes, we don't serve your kind here. And they go, why not? And they're like, because we're closed. We already drew the beef curtains.
185 labias walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve labias here. They say, why? And he goes, I don't even know what you are.
185 labias. Well, I want to apologize to my parents who are in the audience. 195 labias walk into a bar. The bartender's like, we don't serve labias here. And they're like, oh, we've been trying all night. The bartender goes, it's clit or miss.
Jack. Can I get a word or an object that starts with J from Roundabout and Hereish?
Jackalope.
A jackalope. Woo!
And we're gonna switch the game to innuendo also. On jackalope.
I like it.
Yeah, so innuendo, we're gonna tell you how we like our men or like our women. Suggestion is jackalope. A jackalope.
Is that hat?
A rabbit and a deer. Antelope.
Antelope and a rabbit.
I got it. I like my women like I like my jackalopes. They're a cross between a rabbit and a deer creature.
I like my women like I like my jackalope. I like my women like I like my jackalopes. They don't exist.
I like my women like I like my jackalopes. They're confused about their sexual orientation.
I like my women like I like my jackalopes, stuffed and on a wall.
I like my men like I like my jackalopes. Some good old mixed breed will do just fine.
All right, let's get another letter. Let's go this side of the room.
Emma.
M and an object that starts with M. Machete.
I like my men like I like my machetes. You always bring them camping.
I don't always like my women like I like my machete. They're always, unfortunately, cutting down my wood.
I like my women like I like my machetes. You kind of need one to get to the promised lands. A little hairy beaver.
That's good. That's good. We got it.
That was for you, babe.
Please don't talk about your wife's grooming. Shit, how do we recover?
We apologize to his wife in the crowd.
We apologize to everyone in the crowd. Let's go ahead and get another letter. Let's go to this side, actually. Somewhere. A letter. T. Object starts with T.
T-Rex.
Trampoline. Thank you.
I like my men like I like my trampolines. If you're not careful, you're going to break an arm.
I like my women like I like my trampolines. Tramps.
I like my men like I like my trampoline. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. I know.
No, get back! You went too long and now I got to come out with something true. I like my men like I like a trampoline. The good ones come with cages.
It's like really fun when you bring it home to the kids for like 2 weeks and then they forget about it and it rusts.
I like my women like I like my trampolines. Usually I find them with a lot of kids around.
I like my women like I like my trampolines. They've been passed around on Craigslist.
Have them shake, everybody. And our final game is called Pickup Lines. We're gonna do pickup lines. How this works? Basically, we're just gonna try and pick you guys up. You know, pretty straightforward. We're gonna get a suggestion and flirt with you. Brace yourself. Now.
It's not flirting.
Oh!
You really suck that.
It's
Sorry.
creepy.
You're creepy. Sorry, let me get a letter from this side of the room.
V.
What? The, not vagina, or vulva. Object that starts with a V. Velcro.
Why? That wasn't enough? That wasn't enough for you guys?
Hey, baby, I was thinking maybe I could stick around.
Simple. I don't know how to tie my shoes.
I hope you're good at doing it in space. It was invented for space.
Hey, baby, I got a place you can stick those Nerf balls. Because they'll stick to Velcro.
Right. Let's get another suggestion. Anything at all?
Cell phone.
Cell phone. Cell phone.
I like my. Oh.
Go ahead. You do it. Like break the rules.
Own that shit.
If we're hanging out, don't even think about turning it off.
Hey, baby, my antenna hasn't been raised since '96.
You're my burner, bitch.
Hey, baby. I drive a Verizon, but my penis is Metro PCS.
What are you driving exactly?
Those are nice AT and titties.
I'll push your buttons.
It's obsolete. It's an obsolete joke.
Yeah, because
Redemption.
I'll swipe my finger all over you. What's up? What's up, Chad?
What's up with you, Chris?
What's up with you,
I
Chad?
don't know. Not much. Just
Yeah.
chilling, you.
Yeah?
Just kidding.
Yeah?
Not chilling.
Yeah, bro? You ain't chilling?
I'm not, bro.
Oh, cool, bro. I got something to tell you, bro.
Yeah. I got something to freaking tell you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I freaking do.
I hope it's not the same thing.
What if it is though?
I hope it's not.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, but suck.
Okay, on the count of 3, we'll say it.
What number?
Shit. 3.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I like Ashley. Wow, wow, wow. I like her more.
Gentlemen, simmer down, gentlemen. That there music is the sound of a lack-off.
Oh, what?
A lack-off, where you two compete to win the right to like Ashley.
Yeah, it's on.
All right?
It's on.
All right, gentlemen, you ready?
I like her more.
Simmer down now, okay? Calm down. Here's the rules of the game. Standard duel-liking rules. We're gonna reference in no BBF secrets. We're gonna no reference in things like pillow talk. And most definitely things that didn't happen, all right? I'm gonna ask you a series of questions.
Sorry, bro.
Keep that Burt holster going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're like, man.
Wait a second. Wait, what do you came and burp like a man? All right. All right.
Back to the duel.
Let me get back to the rules here. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Every question you get right is a point. The first 1 to 3 points wins the right to like Ashley.
Okay.
You get that?
Yeah.
It's on.
You go
Ready to
down.
start?
It's on.
Go down.
Pulse. Ready your imaginary weapons. All right. First question. All right. Who is Ashley's current best friend?
Sarah.
Carol?
And the correct answer is right after this break.
This like off is brought to you by Open Relationships. Open relationships allow you to feel loose yet loved. Afraid to commit? Don't worry about it. With an open relationship, your partner will be so busy fucking others they won't notice you left. Have an open relationship and feel loved today.
And we're back! Before the break, you saw this happen. I like Ashley! With a little more spin. Alright, time for a lock-off! Got it! Another echo. Alright, who is Ashley's current best friend? Sarah!
Carol?
Sorry, Chad, you're incorrect. The point goes to Chris. Ashley said, and I quote, Carol is a brunette pile of garbage. I'm sorry about that. Second question. Second question. Calm down. You don't holster those hips, young man. All right. What is Ashley's current or all-time birthday?
May 21st.
Well, you both got it right, but Chad got it a little bit faster. I'm sorry. No! You get a point. No! Oh my God. Holster that weapon, young man.
Sorry.
Sorry, he's going through adolescence. Are we ready for our third question? Bring it! Okay. Last dick never stopped me. Last Thursday, Ashley was wearing a yellow pair of pants and a shirt that was this color.
It's one of those cheap colors.
Yeah, it's like a female color.
Like a magenta.
Turquoise.
Wrong and wrong. The correct answer is black. Neither of you get a point.
No way.
What?
How does he know all this stuff about Ashley?
Yeah, how do you know this shit about Ashley, dude?
Yeah.
I will answer that question with my next question. I will. Holster them. Thank you. You guys are pretty close friends, huh?
We're supposed to really like Ashley.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Who is Ashley's current boyfriend?
Boyfriend?
That's right, gentlemen. It's me.
If you have your attention for a second. I was supposed to write a burn ad for Blake to read now.
Oh.
I didn't write it though. So I have to just tell you what's shitty about me. Like in my own opinion. Guess we'll start with the physical aspects. I feel like I look like a grizzly bear that fucked straight white privilege. Thank you. That's all the physical stuff. No, I got more. I like lived downtown, kinda, and there was a homeless person one time, and they asked for money, and I told them no, but I tipped a street performer on the next block. And like I told him I didn't have any cash, I definitely did, the entire time, so. Yep. I almost voted for Trump. That's not, there's more. Not because I believe in him, because I thought it would be funny to see what happens.
That's what most people do.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I guess the other like really shitty thing, I didn't like brush my teeth for 14 years. I'll leave you on that. I guess it's approved by me.
We'll put a boot in her ass.
Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name.
I'm the calculator's well.
Got you.
And the eagle will fly.
It's gonna be hell.
Hell yeah. So we'll put a boot in your ass.
Great. We have some more improv for you guys. This is a Spokane. We're going to do a bass scene. There's some more scenes off of that. All we need to get us started is a suggestion of someone's favorite word.
Tchotchke.
Tchotchke. Tchotchke.
Honey, the tchotchkes, gosh darn it!
You know I can't help myself when I go to the flea market. Look at him. Just look at him.
Yeah, it's a beanie baby.
Did you need help in my lot? This is my tchotchke lot.
This baby baby says he's $5. I don't think that's market value.
Oh, you are correct. He is $50.
50 cents?
Dollars
For this lizard?
$50.
For this beanie lizard?
Beanie lizard, yes. $50.
Honey, he would look so cute. No, we're not going up from 5 to 50. That's not how this goes.
The decimals in their own place.
You're telling me you don't know your decimals and you want me to pay the price? No, sir.
I did not write it.
You're gonna blame it on your wife, ain't you? This is where the woman gets blamed.
My child!
Who's a girl?
Yes. My female child wrote it. This is Cher.
Hey, Dad, can you go count the bills in the cash register?
Anything for you.
Hey, if you're not gonna pay that $50 for the Beanie Baby, then you can just get the fuck out of this section of the flea market, you friggin' cheap ass bitches!
Honey, it was take your daughter today at the flea market.
It was
the
take the
sales.
daughter and run. Get out.
Mommy, we did so well. Can I talk to Daddy alone for a second?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I love you so much.
I'll put my earmuffs on.
Daddy, how much money did you make today?
But
How much money was in the register drawer at the end of the day?
$242.
$242. Do you think that's gonna pay for my ballet lessons? You think that's gonna pay for my tap dancing classes, Dad?
Cher, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's right.
So you want to be on Broadway one day? Twinkle toes? Well, you need $1,500 for an hour of my instructions.
$1,500?
An hour! Not total. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, I'd love to give you this loan, but I reviewed your business plan and this is fucking insane.
It's $1,500 an hour.
No one charges that.
I do.
For ballet lessons? What are you?
So you want to be a businessman?
I do.
Great. I can show you the ropes for $2,000 an hour.
So you want to be a businessman who teaches other businessmen the ropes? Step number 1, charge an exorbitant fee.
Okay.
That way they know it's quality.
What do I owe you for that advice?
$1 million.
So you want to teach a businessman how to be businessman and do business. The first step is have a very exaggerated New York accent.
Yeah. He's getting convoluted.
So you guys want to know how to make $1 million? Welcome to Trump University.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, for we forgive those who trespass against us. Amen. Now, for a few words from the deceased daughter, Deborah. Talk about her mother.
I prepared a short speech for my mother. My mother had the most beautiful soul. Every day she'd wake up and hear the birds chirping and feel so lucky to be alive. She loved music, especially the sounds of children's voices singing. She loved the sound of children's singing. She also loved her work at Chance Health, where she was a nurse with terminally ill children. And those children would often tell her, Sir, do you...
What?
Let me get a tissue or
No, I'm fine. I'm just emotional, I'm sorry. I really didn't know her, but she seems nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry, let me just. Okay. Right. Those children would often tell her. They would often tell her that without her love and devotion, that they would. That their illness would win without my mother's bright smiling face.
What the fuck? You have a cell phone go off in the middle of this touching service? You imbecile shit! This was my third cousin twice removed. Show some respect!
Brilliant. It was a beautiful day to be alive.
Nancy!
Randy Brasfield. Raise your hand if you know Randy Brasfield. I want to get a feel. You have for the room, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, if you read the first page of the New York Times, you think Randy was a saint. Fake news. Sure, she gave her cousin a kidney. True story. When she was 19, her prefrontal cortex wasn't even fully formed when she made that decision. Doesn't count. Since then, she's done terrible, awful things. Once, while at the Jacksonville Armada game, they were playing this grueling match of soccer, Randy drunkenly, when is Randy not drunk, by the way? Stole a delicious chicken finger from a kid's basket. She constantly borrows jackets because she never packs appropriately for her trips to Birmingham and never returns those said borrowed jackets. The same can be said of socks and her granny panties. She's heartless. All right? She can clean vomit without cringing. She's bagged dead feral cats in shopping bags and then tossed them in the dumpster.
True story.
True story. I wouldn't trust her with my socks, let alone my jokes, all right? Okay, this message, everything you just heard, this message is not brought by you by Randy Brasfield. She does not approve.
Lock the center, Captain.
Winning streak! We yell! We're here! We'll not go away!
Good evening. I'm Sebastian Inks.
I'm Randy Brassfield, and this is the Shit
The Shit Show.
Oh my God.
Your news resource. Today, Craigslist announced it's shutting down its personal section. It'll be replaced by free phone calls with the newly single Donald Trump Jr.
Earlier this week, a mentally ill Jacksonville man exposed himself in public and was arrested for the 46th time. But don't worry, city government can function without Lenny Curry.
Animal control responded to a Florida homeowner in Sarasota who claimed an 11-foot alligator was in his swimming pool. They decided to leave when the man asked them to check out the 7-foot anaconda in his pants.
An appeals court ruled this past Thursday that Adnan Syed, the subject of NPR's hit podcast Serial, deserves a new trial for the murder of his former girlfriend, Hai Min Lee. Fans of the podcast have mixed feelings about the decision because Adnan definitely did it.
Bill Cosby is being tried for his sexual assault cases once again, but they're having a hard time finding a jury because Bill Cosby definitely did it.
Thursday, a woman opened fire at YouTube headquarters.
What?
Thursday, yesterday. Several were injured, but only she was killed.
I was the wedding that we're doing this.
And with all that, women's equality was lost. What?
What did you just say?
I'm saying that a woman opened fire at YouTube. It was the first attempt at a mass shooting by a woman, and she fucked it up. That's what happened. Now, I'm not saying that it's all her fault. Mass shooter games, or like first-person shooter games, are definitely geared towards men. But I'll tell you this. You don't have to fuel your Xbox with ejaculate. Women can play too. Okay? She could have done a little research to find out what her kill shot is.
Randy, it seems like you're upset she didn't kill anyone.
Oh, when you say it like that, it definitely sounds that way. It's a little dark. I apologize. How about this? She was also a strong PETA supporter. Therefore, she felt like it was okay to not slap a kitten, but she could open fire on the headquarters of an organization? No, that only furthers the stigma that women are batshit crazy. The headlines are not great for women today. That's all I'm saying. So true.
Last week, Cambridge Analytica revealed that Facebook has sold millions of user information to third-party companies against the user's permission. Here to talk about that more is Facebook CEO and founder, Mark Zuckerberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Good to see you, Mark. Thanks for coming on the show, buddy.
Thank you.
Glad you can make it. How have you been?
Honestly, I've been pretty bad. Okay. I don't know if you know this, but in the last 14 days, I've lost $10 billion.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Can you even count that high?
I barely lost $10 and survived, so no.
No.
I gotta ask, Mark, why are you in Jacksonville of all places?
Well, Jacksonville Beach. I'm a coast guy from the beach. But I came to Jacksonville Beach because mostly I'm trying to lay low. You guys don't even have any billionaires here, do you?
Shotgun.
Oh, the bumper guy? He's the bumper guy.
The owner of the Jaguars?
The mustache.
Invented the mustache?
Oh, no. Football? Neanderthals. I watch Quidditch.
Did he just say Quidditch?
He said Quidditch.
Yeah, the Harry Potter game.
Right.
Try reading, Randy.
God, okay, how about this? How about you try how you're going to do in front of Congress?
Oh, that's coming up soon.
Congress. Oh, forget those old people. Okay? Do they even have a Facebook?
Is Congress have a Facebook?
Any of them.
Probably not.
Congress, any of them. If you don't have Facebook, I basically don't talk to you.
Okay. Did you get a chance to see Chris Rock's new Netflix special?
Is that on Facebook video or Facebook Live?
No, it's Chris Rock's new Netflix special.
No, I have not watched that.
Great. Well, I'll go ahead and let you know now. in it, Chris calls you Mark Zuckerfuck.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I haven't heard that name since I was bullied in middle school. Mark, middle school. Error.
Mark?
Error.
Oh, Mark! What's wrong? Papa Putin take you back to the Kremlin. We get you all fixed up. Come on, Mark.
Was that Vladimir Putin?
Why wasn't his shirt all the way off? Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it.
I am heartbroken.
I'm heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
You're so heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
I do not know. I do not know.
Ay, ay, ay.
Friday, a sign appeared in the window of a Sonic in Gulfport, Mississippi, and it said, "If you are smoking weed in the drive-thru, you will not be served. Please show some common courtesy and smoke and air out before pulling up to order."
Heartbroken.
You're telling me this gets my goat more than you can even understand. Everything was fine until they slowly started legalizing things. And, before then, it was too taboo to even address us. And yes, I'm speaking on behalf of all pot smokers. And I will tell you this right now. What are they going to do? Start offering Weed Etiquette 101 at UCLA? I don't think so. I know what to do when I go to, a young professionals mixer. I know my etiquette there.
Great.
But what am I supposed when I hotbox the Subaru, I want to go out and have a foot-long chili cheese dog and some tots. And nothing talking about like a fresh fruit slush. What are we, relegated to the Taco Bell? I don't, you know what?
What's wrong with Taco Bell?
No. You know who's behind it? That evil elf-looking guy, Jeff Sessions.
Oh.
You know what he did? He was in his office at the White House, right there by Trump, and he said, "I'm going to fax blast all of America's fast food chains." And this one, Gulfport, Mississippi, Sonic, still had their fucking fax machine plugged in.
Randy, take a breather.
I'm not gonna put you over there. That Jeff Sessions looks like he took an acid bath. You fucking Dobby looking motherfucker.
Moving on. Finally, the man behind the death of Jacksonville Electric Association. Please welcome Mayor Lenny Curry.
Hi, Lenny. Well, oh, that's a strong grip you have. Okay.
Good to see you. I used to make your lattes.
Thank you for your service.
So obviously the hot exchange around Jacksonville these days, featured in Boyd magazine, also maybe Jacksonville magazine, has been the fact that you may be behind the privatization of JEA. Are you behind those efforts?
Thank you so much for your question. I just wanted to say what an honor it is to be here tonight at the Blue Jay listening room with Underdog Improv. Y'all are some of the best improvisers.
You can speed up. We got it. We know.
We know.
Could you
Don't
speed it up?
worry.
Get to my question.
Yeah, it's JEA.
So JEA, thank you for that. I met my beautiful wife Molly.
I don't care about Molly. I care about the fact
we got married after we both went to the University of.
Tell me right now, the people who funded your campaign wanted for the privatization of JEA. Tell me right now.
Go Gators! 3 beautiful children. I love them to death. Love them to death.
Lady, one question. Are you behind the private broidening of JEA?
I just wanted to clear up for the people here that I had nothing to do with the privatization of JEA. I did not have sexual relations with JEA. I didn't do it. It's not true. It's bullshit. But even if I did try
Did you Linda Trump?
But if I were to do that, it would have been the best privatization. Error.
Lenny! What's the matter? You come with Papa Putin. That's you. Come on, Mindy.
Welcome to the review. I'm Sebastian East.
I'm Randy Brasfield.
Right.
This is the shit show. That's just inspiration.
Guys,
How much you are.
this is the Soviet Union national anthem. Please put some respect up.
I could jam out to this if I'm confused.
You gonna bump the national anthem the way home? Great, guys, I have some bad news. Our show is ending soon. I know, some of you might be like, thank God. That's fine, but we have one order of business to take care of. I mentioned at the top of the night. One of us is the best shitty person. Is that what we said? What did we say? One of either way, it's time to vote. We've seen some mudslinging ads, and we'll go ahead and review real fast a little bit about everybody. On the end there is Rachel. Rachel, what was one of your facts?
I apparently don't clean out the crumbs from my bed before having sexual partners.
Rachel does not clean out the crumbs from her bed before taking another sexual partner.
Oh man.
You too? Shit!
You got a friend.
I thought it was just me.
Those Polish cookies are good.
Kevin, Shake, what was one of yours, man?
I steal hot meals from the homeless.
Right. Randy Brasfield?
In the spirit of also stealing meals, I stole a chicken finger basket from a child.
Blake Stockton?
I don't pay for Netflix, Hulu, or HBO Go.
I'm Sebastian Nix. Straight white privilege, fucked a grizzly bear. It's me. Okay, how we're gonna do this is we're just gonna point down the line. Whoever you think the best of us is, yeah. Whoever your
Best of the worst.
whoever your favorite is, based on the entire evening, wins a prize. Take your pick now. I'm gonna point. You clap and cheer. We'll narrow it down, and at some point, Scott's gonna bring our prize to us. You guys ready? Yeah. Great. If you think Rachel's the bestest, give her a round of applause. Hot damn. Hot damn. If you think Kevin's the bestest, give a round of applause. That was one loud person and a few smatters. Randy Brasfield, if you think she's the one. What a surprise. Hashtag rigged. If you think it was Blake Stockton.
Yeah.
And if you think it was me? That's fine. That's fine. All right, I think it's between Randy and Blake.
Rachel, for sure.
Okay, sorry, Randy and Rachel. I'm deaf in one ear. Fuck you. I'm not actually.
Fuck you too, fat fuck.
I'll see you later, buddy. Yeah, I got plans tonight. Hell yeah! All right, if you think it was Rachel, let me hear you now. If you think Randy's the winner. All right, guys, give it up for Scott. Scott. What is the? I guess that works too.
He crowned Randy.
Randy, it's a Trader Joe's bag. Yeah.
Randy, 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 Randy.
Everybody wins!
Guys, leave it Underdog Improv. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Have a great night.